What is happening, guys? ARCHIEzzle here, and welcome to another video. ARCHIEzzle, I hope you guys are having a great day. She's finally here, our buddy, Floor's buddy. Her name's Janae, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself. She's the female medic that I was talking about. Go.
Woohoo! My name's Janae. I'm on terminal leave. Almost 6 years in the Army, a couple months short. And here I am. I was a medic. Well, I'm still technically a medic because I'm in the National Guard.
Oh.
Yeah. How long have you been in? Or did you serve as active?
So what, March would be 6 years. We
6
both,
years.
all of us, yeah.
Yeah, we were all in the same AIT, so that's why we know each other. But we didn't really find that out till we went to our first duty station.
Yeah, she didn't like me.
I didn't like her.
Why?
Yeah.
They really want me to go.
Didn't she walk
Because,
naked in
okay,
the barracks?
Hey!
She was like, okay, first, there was a couple.
I give no fucks.
There was a couple. First, she would hang out with this one person that I was just like not cool with at all. Like,
You have to befriend the bullies.
Everyone.
yeah, basically a bully person. And then another thing's like, she would literally walk around naked, and I was just
It was
like,
hot as
In the
shit.
80-man bay. 80-man
I
bay,
was
right?
like,
Yeah.
this bitch.
It was hot as
like,
shit. You get out of the shower, you're sweating. Why would I want to put clothes on?
She's
In the
like-
shower to sweat, so I would just walk back to my bed.
Yeah, and I was just like,
It's not like I looked fabulous.
no, but
like,
then when we started to talk was at the airport when we
yeah,
were like,
and we had a layover, right?
Yes.
They canceled our
and
flight.
she was all like, hey.
They have a lot of stories, especially when we were in Germany.
Oh, when
but
we got that blackout.
Yeah, but
That's a good story.
that's probably gonna be in a future video if ever we have time.
If
All right,
ever we
so
have time.
if ever we have time, so there we go. Okay, this point we're gonna go dive into the questions. All right, first question: is she single?
No, I like her.
You want to elaborate something about that right now, or
No, she's good.
No,
she's a private person?
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to put her business out there.
he's
But
awesome.
okay, leave it like that.
We'll send
He's
him
awesome.
a link to the
We can screenshot. Look at the job. You know the picture you sent us.
Don't.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're not gonna do that, but
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
Yeah, okay. That's a funny one. What was the most stressful situation you have been in while deployed? I think we answered this before, but I guess from the top of your head, the most stressful, it can be like emotional or like physical or like you just hated everyone in your unit, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, people honestly really got me going. I remember being tired all the time. Like I was doing a lot of classes while I was there. I remember falling asleep like on like my book or whatever in the little office thing that we had in our little like wooden aid station. I remember like waking up and having drool on my textbook. I mean like, oh shit, because you're just always at work. You're constantly working.
A lot of the people don't know that also. They just think like, oh, if you're deployed, you're just doing your mission or whatever. But you had time to go to school online, right?
Yeah, online. The internet was shaky, so like if you had a time test, and that was really annoying because the internet would go out and you're just like, no! Or you go to the MWR where they have like public, I don't know, for soldiers to go really quick. And I remember I was taking Spanish class and I had to read like verses out of a textbook so everyone could hear you. It was so embarrassing because you have to do it on speaker and it was like horrible because I was horrible.
You had time to go to the gym also, get those gains.
Yeah,
right?
I went because we did PT in the morning most of the time, and then I was able to like, we had a physical therapy section so I could work out in my own little aid station or I could walk down. They call it like the jail gym. So it's this ghetto gym, but they had what you needed, and then you could walk over there.
How was the showers though?
Showers are not that. Sometimes you ran out of water, but I mean, my deployment probably compared to like a lot of other people's was cush as shit. Running out of water and then just no space. I mean, that's it. It's tiny.
But overall, it was like not a bad deployment, right? It was
No,
okay.
no. I mean, being like sad at first, like being away from your family. I
think
remember
that's the worst
wanting,
thing, huh?
yeah, like physical contact. I remember like wanting like just to hug someone. Like, of course I have my friends there, but I remember like thinking about my cat and being like, I just want to like touch something and have like that warm fuzzy feeling.
They have like stray cats and stray dogs there, right?
Yeah, I'd give out ketamine to kill the cats. We would, but
Yeah.
I never shot a cat.
Because they got rabies and it's just gonna be a threat to the people in the fob anyway.
Yeah.
So that's why they do that. Next question: do you think in the army are females treated like males in all aspects?
I felt it's all how you make it. Like, that's my personal opinion. It's how you make it. Like, I never once like, boo, I can't do anything. No, there's annoying little bitches in the army. Sorry, no offense. I don't know if you're gonna edit this out.
Males and females.
Yeah, males and females, little freaking buttholes, and they're lazy and shitbags, and you don't want to work with those people. You're just, those people are freaking annoying. It is how you make them. I worked with all dudes in my last year, and no, I never felt like they were like, oh, you can't do that because you're a girl. No, you just do what you do, and And also knowing, like, I feel like I knew a lot when I got to my next unit, so I would help them because they didn't know things that I knew. And
so it's kind of like any other job, you know. It's just like what you put into it, and just hang out with the people that actually work.
Yeah, exactly. So
or kind of like college, I guess, or high school too. Like just hang out with the right people.
Yeah, I never felt, and I don't think that the army equal. Yeah, like the army does all that crap all the time, but I never had a problem with it once. It is what you make it. If you're gonna be a little vagina, they're gonna treat you like a little vagina.
See?
Don't be a little vagina.
Did she work or did you work with any special ops units while overseas? I'm pretty sure you saw some or probably at least.
Yeah, like we treated in Germany, like we treated the Navy SEALs, we treated people like during our training and stuff. All of our training exercises typically include at least like 3 to 4 other countries. European, a lot of Eastern European countries. Yeah, and it was freaking awesome. Yeah, the NATO. And then in Afghanistan, actually, someone, I'm not going to say who, dated some people from the special forces.
Oh.
And so they came. It was really awesome because their medics and their medical providers came and taught us classes. So that was really fun, actually.
I've never experienced that, but you know, being special ops, those people go through like a lot more in detail training and all that. So they provide training to like regular whiskey.
Yeah, like completely, right? And they have completely different
equipment.
Yeah, so they taught us, they showed us their equipment, but we don't have that stuff. Like their tourniquets that they use look like the physical therapy bands. Like the stretchy, that's what like they use as tourniquets. Actually, it was like this stuff.
I like the traditional Velcro or whatever.
Yeah, so we did that, and then all special forces could come to our aid station where I was at in Afghanistan, so we treated them. So they would call like when they were like 10 minutes out, and they'd be like, "We're coming," and we're like, "Okay." Then they would come and we would help them out or whatever. And they're in civilians, beards, all that good stuff.
Were you on a all-female unit at one point?
Is that a real thing?
Is there even an all-female unit?
I have no idea.
I guess just majority of a unit sometimes will be females. In Charlie Med.
Our Charlie Med, when we first got there, it wasn't so much. Then then it really was. Yeah. And then I think it kind of like, it just depends on who's coming to go. I don't think there is such thing as all-female. Like, that's just weird. I don't know. I never heard of that. Maybe there is. I don't know.
Maybe not in the U.S. Army.
I've never been in it.
How did you style your hair? Legit question from a female.
Actually, a funny story. So before I joined the army, I wanted to do like the easiest. I did like kind of have the same. So I went on YouTube actually and learned how to do a sock bun. So I think basic, I did sock bun. And then as soon as I got to AIT, because I had long hair, I braided it and then I wrapped it up. That was it. That's all I did. For like literally my entire time in the military, beside when I cut it short, then I couldn't braid it because it would like porcupine. Yeah. But just long braid and then wrap it. Yeah. And then and then in the morning for PT, then I just put it on top of my head, like up here in the bed.
Were you happy that they allowed you guys to have like ponytails for PT?
No. Yeah. And anyone who wore a ponytail is like, you lame.
Dude, I would have done it.
I didn't.
I would have done it if I was.
No, I never did. I never wore a ponytail.
Just once, maybe.
It
like
gets
the day.
dirty. It gets nasty.
I
would have
tried it once. I would have.
No, like the only time I remember one time I was taking a PT test and my hair fell out and it was really windy that day, so like it was like flapping everywhere. And then after the PT test, it was a rat's nest, like all tangled and nasty. Yeah. So no, like you're doing too much shit, like in the dirt. Like my hair would get too muddy. Like no.
But I remember when they approved that, like the first day it was approved, all the females were like ponytails everywhere.
No, never did. I'm not trying to look cute.
Maybe they were trying to look cute.
Maybe. I'm not trying to look cute. I'm sorry.
Next question is from the same person, Ash the Rebel. How did you deal with your menstrual cycle in Afghanistan, or I guess anywhere when you were in the field?
Okay.
Okay, I have a question. How did you deal with it in basic and AIT?
I don't remember ever. I remember one time this girl who like had to be in charge of the barracks in basic or something. She I remember people were putting their like tampons and pads inside the little thing, like the little trash can that they have. But it's like. Nobody wants to. I don't want to clean your tampon and pad. Throw in the effing garbage. So I remember her coming out yelling. But basic, I don't remember having a problem. AIT, I don't really remember. Going to the field, there's a little bit of a problem because I don't know for you guys but for me, like no bathroom. In my first unit, there was porta potties more often because we were World 2, so your patients had to be closer to a bathroom. Once I got to my next unit, there was rarely ever any you didn't have a porta potty for a long time, so I would just bury the shit. That's what you gotta do. Take it out, dig a hole, bury it. and then move
Aren't
on.
you gonna be like really delayed also because you're like so stressed out all the time or busy? So
Mine never.
it'd be like a regular.
Mine was
patterns.
always the same.
Yeah, because a lot of people always ask that, like, how did you deal with it in basic? And it's like, I don't even remember. Like, it was just normal.
there was no
like,
problem.
I'm pretty sure, like, we would go to the bathroom all the freaking
Yeah,
time.
there's
and, like,
no. I personally had, but yeah, of course in the field, then you got a little bit of a problem. One, running out. Always make sure you bring enough. You just dig a hole and bury the shit.
How about if I ask you this, like, since you went out on patrols or some convoys, right, and you really had to pee, like, so bad. Did you hold it? Did you have like a Gatorade bottle,
cereal
a wide
cup?
mouth?
Yeah, you need a cereal cup. So like the army has, you know, the freaking cereal that
funnel?
they give you. No, you know the cereal that they give you.
Okay.
You know
the
how
cereal cup.
you always have cereal in the field. Like that's what the cooks.
Oh, the
class
pops.
one.
Okay.
So
the
that's a big
individual
ass
package one.
cup.
You would use that?
So you just pee in that, yeah.
How would you cover it? Plastic?
No, I just chuck it.
Oh,
Chuck it
okay.
out the window, chuck it somewhere. I remember the one time that I was, like, all the dudes when I first went out, they were holding it for, like, ever in the striker. They were holding it. And finally, I'm like, yo, I was up at the top, like, smoking a cigarette, and I was like, yo, how do you guys hold your pee? They're like, we usually don't. We gotta go right now. I'm like, I don't care.
Just
So
stick
they
it
all
out.
peed in the bottles, yeah. And then I was gonna go. I couldn't get out. It was not safe to get out, so I just hold it.
Funny story from someone I know, because apparently sometimes there's like Afghan kids or whatever local national kids, right? They were in a striker or something, so they had to go, so they peed in a Gatorade bottle
Oh.
and then threw it to
I
the
feel
kids.
Like I know,
Oh
yeah.
my
And the
God,
kids
that's
thought
so sad.
the kids thought it was like, oh, Gatorade or something like, oh, American juice or whatever, so they chugged it right away and realized it was piss.
Yeah, I've seen, like, so that, yeah, or you just gotta hop out, like, on, like, the train, whenever I go to the field, then if you gotta go, like, maybe you're in, like, a 6-hour convoy, you just gotta, like, I just wait, and then you just pee wherever, like, you just pee wherever.
You gotta go.
Or a Go Girl.
Oh, okay. I
heard
think
of
I heard
those.
about that one.
Yeah, the Go Girl, I
Is that
don't.
a funnel, right?
Yeah, it's like a funnel,
And
so
you just, like-
I personally didn't really
Didn't like
like
it.
it, but I have one.
What is the food like when you were deployed?
It was pretty good. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to clean anything because you live in a tiny ass metal box.
It's open 24 hours, right?
Yeah, and then there's midnight chow.
Okay.
So it's like depending on where you're at. Like where I was at, there was multiple little, cause like on CAF there's like different types of army there. So they had the British DFAC, then they had like I call it like the Asian DFAC. So they had like fresh like fried rice and shit. And then the one closest to us was not the best. But yeah, everything's cooked for you. It's so easy. You just show up.
Yeah.
You can get a to-go plate or whatever. You just put some food on there and you're done. Like,
I think
that's-
midnight chow for me is like the best because there's not a lot of people and it's just
Yeah.
like people who are on
I
like
never-
night shift or something.
I rarely ever, yeah. We did not, I didn't go to midnight chow. There's a lot of people who did. I never, like, nope, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
But I usually didn't eat dinner. I ate cereal in my room because I didn't want to go out again.
Calories and all that. Did you help out any locals in Afghanistan, local nationals?
No. Like, honestly, no. Not that I
But there's going to be a situation because I know a story where they were actually in a remote area.
Mm-hmm.
They were in a cob and then they were actually there to treat like local nationals.
Yeah, yeah.
No, nothing like that or
No.
I heard stories also like they let like newer medics, like unexperienced one, like, oh, go ahead and treat these local nationals as practice or to learn.
Well, like, the other people from 2CR, like the females, they did. Or if they got hurt, you had to treat them, whatever. They, like, got hit on the side of the road while they were driving and they stopped and helped them or whatever. But me, no. No.
All right, this is a funny one. Is basic harder with a girl drill sergeant? I don't even know if you had a female drill sergeant because girls like to feel in charge.
Ooh.
This is more of like a statement.
Yeah, that's like an opinion. My drill sergeants were not females, but you live in the female bay, so then there's some female drill sergeants that come in there. Mine were not. I don't know about yours. I had two dudes.
I had two dudes.
I think they were both 11 Bravos. I don't remember.
The female ones are more scary for me. I don't know why.
Yeah, they were more bitchy.
My drill sergeant was.
I remember
We had a
her
female.
bitchy.
She was really nice.
Yeah.
I liked her.
I don't really, no, I'm not quite sure. I don't feel in charge.
I think this guy's just like, I don't know.
Being a jerk.
Yeah. Did you have any experience or dealt with like who's a 31 kilo dog handler as well deployed or anywhere?
So me, no. There was a lot of dogs on CAF. I know one of my friends who was on one of the FOBs over there. She got to do like IVs on dogs, so that was fun for her. Me, no, not really. We just killed the dogs and the cats. Like
Stray ones, right?
Yeah.
Did you
stray
feel bad,
ones.
to be honest?
I never did it. I just signed out meds.
But did
the
you
ketamine.
feel bad? Like,
No.
Hold on, there's a
not at
funny
all.
story about those animals.
Just like
I remember someone, it was actually an officer who had, it basically went in his eye, whatever he was trying to administer.
Nuh-uh.
I think it was
Oh,
from unit
jeez.
actually, I forgot who he was.
Wait, Who's told the story? Was he over there doing it for someone?
Yeah, during.
Oh, it's probably him then. He didn't tell me that because you have
Skinny white dude.
I know. Yeah. I totally forgot his. forgot his name. Yeah, he's the one.
He's preventive med.
Yeah. So I would sign out because I was in charge of all the narcotics. So I would sign out the ketamine.
Last question: how did you handle stress while on deployment?
Eating. No, just kidding. I worked out, I guess, a lot. I like to run, so running, the Stairmaster. I was all about that Stairmaster on the.
So it's all about fitness then.
Yeah, I think that was.
Well, I heard that's good for your like.
Yeah, and I was in school, so like the thought that I was working toward a goal, like all this, I was actually doing all this for a reason. That helped me out, like when I could take classes. So I think that was it. And then I had good friends I could talk to.
That's good.
So
were you able to call back home or at least Skype?
Oh yeah, definitely, like pretty
shit internet.
Pretty often. Yeah, the internet. My roommate was friends with one of the tech dudes. So, and he had literally just deployed there like a year ago. So they actually like had satellites or some shit that they put up on the tubes. They did some like shady shit, and they got internet for us. So
people can probably tap into whatever, you know.
Yeah, they did.
I'm pretty sure like someone can.
It worked pretty well, so I had pretty good.
Because I heard stories about like people, you know, Skype sexing or sex Skype and all that, and then people were able like, to tap into it.
No.
Did you say? Okay, it's too personal.
I did not.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure you hit that thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to get notified whenever I upload a new video. There's going to be a part 2 because it's kind of lengthy. We had a lot of stuff that we talked about and it was pretty cool. It's just basically just catching up on things because we really love our buddy Janae, and I'm hoping for the best for whatever it comes to her, especially that she's out of active duty, chilling with her DD214. But stay tuned in a few days or maybe tomorrow. Just hang tight, make sure you subscribe to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Hit that bell icon to get like emails, be part of the notification squad. Make sure to hit that thumbs up also to help the channel grow. If you like the channel, if you like the video. That's it for today. I hope you guys are having a great holiday. ARCHIEzzle out.